Hi guys, this is Bobson6868, and I'm bringing you my weekly vlog where I give away free games, talk about gaming news, my personal experience in gaming, my YouTube channel, and my life. So first things first, let's talk about the video game giveaway. Give away a indie game on Facebook, so if you want a chance to win an indie game, go ahead and head over to my Facebook, leave it a like, leave me a comment saying you want to be entered in the giveaway. The link is in the description. The games I have available for giveaway are Trying to Complete Story. I never know how to say this. If somebody knows, tell me how it's pronounced. EETS Munchies. It's either Eats or Ets. I'm not sure. FTL, Faster Than Light. Fez. Rocket Bird's Hard Boiled Chicken. A Virus Named Tom. And if you would like to win a real full-fledged high-budget video game, you must be subscribed to my channel. Leave a comment on this video saying you would like to be entered in the giveaway. I have Burnout Paradise on Origin, Crisis 2 on Steam or Origin, Medal of Honor on Steam or Origin, Mirror's Edge on Steam or Origin, Command & Conquer 3 on Steam, Populous on Origin, Brutal Legend on Steam, Serious Sam First Encounter on Steam, and Serious Sam Second Encounter on Steam. I'm always getting new games, so remember to check back every week, and maybe next week there'll be a game that you want badly enough to subscribe and leave a comment. Okay, so first things, let's talk about, I don't think I've talked about Battlefield 4 since the beta came out. Your beta only lasts another 4 days. I believe it ends the 15th. I wasn't that impressed. I know people like it's Battlefield 3 over again, but I didn't like Battlefield 3. So my wife's been kind of bugging me ever since the details came out earlier this year about it. Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? I don't want it. It's not for me. Nothing against Battlefield. I don't think it's a bad game. I just think that for me, I feel like the balancing is way off. Vehicles are OP, and I don't enjoy the vehicles. Like, I think it's cool that they have vehicles in the game. I don't have fun playing with them. And to me, the biggest flaw of Battlefield, the maps are too big and too few players. I know it makes sense for vehicles, but when you're like infantry, it doesn't make any sense. Now, some news, which I was pretty excited about. They've confirmed consistently that Bad Company 3 is not in development. Now they're saying, well, they're on vacation. But it basically saying they'll be back. They'll be back. I want to continue the story. I never beat the first one. I don't remember how far I made it. I beat the second one a couple times. I love that game. Online was great, amazing. I hope when they do finally make a Bad Company 3, it's more like Bad Company 2, and they're not trying to like make it like Battlefield. You know, I love the smaller maps, smaller teams. It was so much fun. It's my favorite game ever. I mean, you just do so many fun things in that game. I hope they go back to more of that sort of formula. So now, let's go to Call of Duty Ghost. Let's talk a little bit about Ghost. We're getting close. What do we got? Less than a month. Yeah, less than a month. And it's a new Call of Duty. Who knows what's going to happen? It could be bad, it could be good. But they have confirmed. What have they confirmed? They confirmed dedicated servers on all consoles, which is pretty interesting. Call of Duty players have been calling for this for years. We want dedicated servers. We want dedicated servers. If you don't understand how Call of Duty works, it's supposed to work. Excuse me. It's supposed to work. Supposed to and doing are two different things. It's supposed to pick the best host, which, okay, if you play a 6v6 game, 12 people, takes the best host, makes them, their Xbox actually hosts the game. Everybody else has to connect to them. So they have the best connection. They're actually going to be ahead of everyone else. The closer you are to them, the more ahead you'll be than anyone else. Or better connection you have. It doesn't necessarily, you could be close and have a slow connection, and it wouldn't say be better than someone further away with a better connection. So then they're like, well, let's try to even this out. We'll make the host have more lag, and it ends up being a nightmare. And it ends up being like me. If I get host on Black Ops 2, I just get kicked in the first 30 seconds. On Modern Warfare 3, if I got host, I couldn't play. It was just like you don't even get hit markers. You just shoot them over and over, 10 shots, you get 1 hit marker. It is so frustrating. And if you're familiar, like we were just talking about with Battlefield games, what happens is there's a lobby. The lobby is already there. Nobody's host, and people just get put into the lobby, and it's run on a server in one location. So everybody is connected to the same server, eliminating a lot of the lag. Now, that's not to say dedicated servers are lag-free by any means, but it puts you on a much more even playing field. So that could be cool. It could reduce a lot of lag, a lot of frustration. A lot of the problems in Black Ops 2 are really caused by lag. You know, getting shot around corners, getting killed by people you never see, not seeing people. I mean, it could solve a lot of problems. So I'm optimistic, but if you are also familiar with Battlefield, where there is no host and these games are kind of always running on the servers, you can be put in games that have no people in them, or 1 or 2 people, and you could just be waiting for people to join, or nobody ever joins. And in my experience, the lobby system works much better in Call of Duty than Battlefield, just because there has to be people there. Now, you also don't ever get like host migrations or anything like that. But if everybody leaves and you're there, you're just sitting there by yourself doing nothing. So it can have its positives and negatives. Hopefully the positives will outweigh the negatives. That's all the Ghost news I have right now. So I think the only other game... Let's talk a little bit about my channel first. What's going on? I've almost reached 300 subs, which I'm extremely excited about. And I kind of was trying to figure out what to do. I actually, when I get to 300 subs, I'll do some sort of video and I'll post. I didn't know this, but I got a Steam key, and it includes, I don't even know how many games. It includes Supreme Commander, Forged Alliance, The Guild 2, and Red Faction Armageddon on Steam. Now you put in 1 key, unlocks all these games. So I'll give that away to somebody when I get to 300 subscribers. Getting pretty close. My goal for this year was to get to 200, and we've already beat that, and we're almost to 300. So 300 before the end of the year, and then maybe we'll try for like 5 or 6 next year. Be pretty fun. So last thing I want to talk about was GTA. I don't know about you guys, but since GTA Online came out, I have not even played 1 second of the story. I definitely plan on going back. I mean, it's a great single-player game, great story. Also, I've been trying to get like all the word out on Twitter. If you're not getting the word on all the updates from Rockstar, just kind of what they're talking about. Any news I've been getting, I've been trying to just like retweet it, or just put it on Twitter. That way you guys can see it. But if you get character not available, or whatever you get, server not available, don't create a temporary character. It's going to screw you over. I luckily haven't had any problems other than some save progress lost. I've had a pretty smooth experience. They did just recently announce that they're going to give everybody who plays in the month of October 500,000 free credits, which kind of defeats the purpose of playing the game. But I don't know, I guess I think you could have got 500,000. I mean, I only have 160 in my account right now. I don't know. I mean, people obviously play a lot more than I do, but so let's talk about the goods and the bads of online. First, my biggest complaint, the worst, most deal-breaking thing of the whole thing, when you are playing with friends and you do a mission or a race, and then afterwards it takes you a voting screen on what you want to do next. If you don't stay doing missions, it'll separate you, put you in different servers. Now, I even go to invite-only game. It's just us playing. We go to free roam afterwards, and some people always end up in different servers. You have to invite them back. Why is this? This makes no sense. Fix this. Another thing, there's too many people out there that just want to kill you, and now they have, when you get a high enough level, they unlock bounties, so you get bounties put on you, so they get paid to kill you, giving them more incentive to kill you. What is this? I mean, it just makes it like you're trying to do something. Like, I was trying to get a car for Simeon the other day, and what happens? I'm on my way over there, and I'm like, oh, there's a lot of people. Okay, well, this sucks. Somebody tries to kill me. I mean, it's just like, why? So, if you are having this issue where you don't want to play with these other people who are just out there to kill you, you can load up story mode, go to online, and go to invite only match or game or whatever, and it'll only be you. And you can invite your friends, and everything you do transfers over to if you go to a regular server, and you don't have to worry about that. It's actually makes it quite a bit easier. Another complaint: you die way too fast. You die so fast on this game. Like, most of the time, by the time you know you're getting shot, it's too late to do anything about it. I mean, 1 shotgun, 3 pistol shots. It's so fast, and it's a video game. It's not real life. You need to live longer. Even if you have standard armor, like, you die so fast, it's ridiculous. You just don't have time to react. And another thing, a lot of the missions are extremely hard. I'll admit I'm pretty bad at this game, but they're really hard to complete on your own. You need help from friends, and if you don't have them, I mean, it makes it really hard to get anywhere in this game. And a lot of times you can't get people to work with you. For instance, there's these missions where you have to there's like cars driving around, you have to steal them. They don't want to hand them over, so you basically have to kill them. And it's really hard to do on your own. It just seems to me like, why? Another thing, the Simeon cars. It's the guy in the game, he wants you to get cars, he'll buy them from you. They need to have some sort of warning, something shows up on the screen, this car is in proximity, because he always asks for like 6 cars. I don't even know how many cars. There's at least 100 cars in this game. Some of them have very similar names even. You can't figure out what they are. You can't remember what they are. I mean, maybe your favorite cars you remember. Nobody's memorizing every car. And it's frustrating. You're like, is this a car? Is this a car? Is this a car? You just have to hop in these cars to see what it is. I have the strategy guide now. I can't even figure out where they are because there's so many cars. I gotta read through 100 names looking for one, and I just get so frustrated. And then what will happen is you get into an endless loop of the same 3 cars loading, and you can never find a different one. How can I get this car if I can never find it? It drives me crazy. You don't even know. If you see my streams, you know. But if you haven't, you don't. But what do I think of GT Online? I think it's great. I think it's so much fun. You could get so wrapped up in there. If you have some friends to play with too, all the better. But I'm saving my money for a 10-car garage because I gotta get that garage. Got him. But really long video today. I think I'll wrap it up there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.